Well, hello, Taurus. Welcome to my table. My name is Toni, and this is the tarot forecast for Taurus for the week of March 19th to the 25th, 2021. However, anytime that you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. Hi, welcome back to my returning subscribers, and hello to you if you're brand new here. Like I said, my name is Toni. So before we get started, let's go over some housekeeping real quick. If you are enjoying my content, be sure you give me a little bit of love. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you enjoy any of the decks that I use, they will all be linked down below in the description. And if you want to book a private reading with me, be sure you check out the link down below for my Etsy shop. Okay? All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and let's get our table cleared and let's get our table set. So we will get out the Palo Santo and we will create a sacred container where we welcome and we invite in our higher selves, as well as calling upon Christ to consciousness. Please join us. We command our sovereignties over this time, dimension, place, and space, and we disinvite and disallow all beings, energies, and entities of a less than Christed consciousness. And we clear, bless, and protect this space. Clear, bless, and protect this space. And I'm going to clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all of my chakras and energetic auric grid systems. Beautiful. Headphone users, let's go ahead and turn down that volume for me just a wee bit so that I can set the tone for this reading. Okay, are we ready? Beautiful, Taurus. Lastly, let's set our intentions for this by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite in our angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. We invite the Mother of the Earth, Father of the sky, guardians of the four corners. We call upon you and we welcome you here now. We ask that you please help us to understand and to interpret these messages to the best of our knowledge as we receive them. Thank you. All righty, Taurus. Are we ready? Let's get this week started. So we are going to start out this week with a brand new deck that one of you beautiful subscribers gifted to me. This is from my beautiful subscriber, Jackie. Hi, sweetheart. So this is the Making Magic deck. I'll have it linked down below. This is a cute little deck. It's got just words on it, and it's very simple to use, and then just sigils. So this would be a really cool deck if you just needed some inspiration to draw from. Okay, so headphone users, before I shuffle every deck, I pray. So if you're watching and listening with your headphones, go ahead and turn down your volume when I pray because it gets kind of loud when I shuffle. All right, so here we go. Let's shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for Taurus this week? What does Taurus most need to know for the week of March 19th through the 25th, 2021? All right, Taurus. Yep, I'm going to have to get my glasses out on y'all. This is a little tiny deck. Uh-oh. My phone shouldn't be making noises. I apologize. I thought I had the volume down. I apologize. All right. We have air. Work with the element of air to cut to the core of the situation and see the truth. Achievement. Win the reward, accolade, or contract. And Trinka 5. Manifested money and income. So this is a beautiful week. We've got the air. So, when we talk about the element of air, we're talking about not only the things we think, but manifesting, by using the power of our mind and really taking... finding the situation, looking at the situation, being able to understand the truth because we're sitting in alignment. So we're able to see through the lens of love. So this is a very interesting energy to work with. Air energy is, there's this achievement. This is a week of, it looks like great achievement and financial achievement. The word doesn't want to come out of my mouth, Taurus. It says Trinka 5. This one says, manifesting money and income. So it looks like you're going to successfully manifest money and income as seemingly out of thin air. This might be one of those weeks where you go to lunch with a friend and they bring a friend, and the next thing you know, you leave lunch with a new job offer or something like that. It's like you just manifest money out of thin air this week. So that's exciting energy for you this coming in, Taurus. I'll take that for you. Heck, I'll take that for me if you want to share. Well, speaking of money, look what we're going to look at. We're going to look at the Golden Girls Tarot. All right, let's shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for Taurus this week? What does Taurus most need to hear for the week of March 19th through the 25th, 2021. What are the energies moving towards Taurus in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. All right. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit. What are the current energies Taurus is working with right now? What's the situation happening with Taurus currently? Here we go. All right, Taurus. Nice! 4 of Wands, you know, so this is the card of not just your home life and your family and the people you live with, but being really happy and satisfied with the life that you're choosing. And so, you know, like I said, it feels like you're going to manifest money out of thin air, and you're going to have a lot to celebrate. It feels like your family is going to have a lot to celebrate this week. That's a strong start. Good beginning here, Taurus. All right, what are the obstacles coming ahead for you this week? What are the incoming obstacles for Taurus this week? What are the, oh, there we go, incoming obstacles for Taurus? Well, you got the Queen of Pentacles, you've got the 9 of Swords, and then you've got the King of Wands. So it could be that you are, you know, Queen of Pentacles, this is Taurus right here. This is, you know, the queen of being nurturing and creative and fertile. And so it feels like, you know, you may be having a little bit of a creativity block, okay, because you've got the 9 of Swords there sitting next to the Queen of Pentacles. I do want to point out, though, that you do have the heir and achievement here. So, and it's funny how even she's holding money, you know, and it says, you know, it feels like you could manifest money out of thin air. So don't worry about money too much, because, you know, even though he is in the obstacle, you do still have the King of Wands showing up here at the end. The King of Wands is that problem solver. He can look at the big picture and find solutions. So I would definitely encourage you to try not to pay attention to the trees. Look at the forest, all right? Find the solutions. Don't focus too much on the smaller details. Focus more on the feeling of what it's going to feel like when the problem is solved. You know, focus on the joy. Focus on feeling good. And when you feel good, solutions can come to you. When you're focusing on the problems too much, it's hard to find the solution, okay? So focus on the feeling good. That honestly is the quickest way to solve your problems, is to quit focusing on your problems. So, all right. So what is the future energy moving towards you this week, Taurus? What is the incoming future energy moving towards Taurus this week? Future energies for Taurus this week. Incoming energy for Taurus this week. What energy is moving towards Taurus? What can Taurus expect this week? I try to ask the same question 100 different ways. That way, maybe one of them will be the one that hits. 9 of Wands. So there is a little bit of some struggle here. Let's see what we got at the bottom of the deck, though. We do have the Chariot, we have the Knight of Swords, and we do have the 3 of Cups. And then you do actually come back right around to another Knight, but we're going to stop. I don't like to draw really more than 3 at the bottom of the deck. But, you know, it's interesting, okay? It feels like you're going to have to fight your old ways of doing things. It feels like you're going to have to come at this with a fresh approach. Your natural inclination to handle things in the same old habits, patterns, routines isn't going to be successful. In order for you to manifest out of thin air, you're going to have to come at this from a different perspective, all right? Knight of Swords, the Chariot, okay? You're going to have to take a different path to get to where you want to go. But the thing is not only can you successfully figure this out for yourself, I mean, not only will you be able to figure this out for yourself, too many letters there, my goodness, words are hard, y'all, but you're going to be successful. There is definitely, I think the lesson here for you this week, Taurus, is learning to recognize what patterns and habits you have that aren't helping you manifest. What is it that you're doing to block your manifestation? What ways of thinking and ways of being have you been in repeated pattern that just keep on blocking you? Because I think you're going to solve it this week. You're gonna. It feels like you're going to open yourself up to manifestation this week. You're going to move into this Queen of Pentacles where you're able to be creative and move out of worry, doubt, fear, because, you know, and solve the problem. The thing about worry, doubt, and fear is this is just you telling the universe that you don't trust it to take care of you, you know, that this is a limited universe, not a limitless universe. And when you release that worry, doubt, and fear, and you instill trust, hope, and faith, and you look at yourself, you really examine your own thoughts, patterns, habits, and figure out what are you doing to hold yourself back? How are you blocking it? I feel like this is a big week. You're going to open it right up this week, Taurus. I mean, right up. It's coming to you. Just work on that alignment. That's what that Three of Cups is. You know, this is the card of being in alignment with your higher self. And I say this every single time, and I'm going to repeat myself till the day I die. You know the easiest, quickest, simplest way to be in alignment, right? Just feel good. Your higher self cannot feel anything less than good. So just choose to feel good. Choose to think thoughts that feel good as often as possible. And when you feel good, stay there as long as possible. And when you leave feeling good, come back to it as soon as possible. That's the trick. Get into alignment with your higher self and problem solve. That's the message this week, Taurus. All right. Okay, Taurus. Last message before we close out. We're going to look at the Power Thoughts cards. Let's shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for Taurus this week? What does Taurus most need to hear for the week of March 19th through the 25th, 2021? What messages does Taurus need to hear in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for Taurus this week? All right. Jump right on out. It says, oh, I love this one for you, Taurus. I am at peace. Exactly. You can't solve the problem when you're focusing on the problem. When you're looking so hard for the solution, it's going to escape you. You're going to have to make peace with the situation. You're going to have to make peace with the fact that what got you here ain't going to get you to where you're going. It's not. The road that got you to this point where you were blocked from moving forward, you're not able to manifest out of thin air. This ain't going to get you going to where you want to manifest out of thin air. You're going to have to find a different solution, and that can be found when you decide to be at peace, when you choose thoughts that feel good deliberately and often. Okay, it says, divine peace and harmony surround me and dwell in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. Myself included. Stop beating yourself up because you haven't figured it out. That's the first message. There's no reason to continuously beat yourself up. That's silly. You're human. You're meant to learn lessons, and they come to you. You know, it's like, why? Think about it. If you knew everything you ever needed to know as soon as you were born, how overwhelming that would be. Think about like when you're asleep and you're laying in the dark and somebody comes in, they flip the light on. Do you just open your eyes and go, well, hello, nice to see you? Or do you go, ah? Because I do. I literally have the worst reaction to that. Y'all have no idea. It's never fun for me. It physically, my eyes will water and cry, and I get kind of irritated by the whole situation. It's not a fun way to start my day. So think about knowledge as the light, okay? And you are sitting over here in the darkness, and then if somebody came and flipped the light on, which is, you know, the sum of all the knowledge, and you never had to learn another thing again, you could just learn everything. Would that be so blinding and so overwhelming that you probably couldn't even process it? That's why knowledge comes in little tiny raindrops, little tiny downloads, so you can handle it. And so don't beat yourself up. You'll learn when you learn, and this is how it happens. You got to go through the process. But if you can choose peace, you're going to choose instant manifestation. You're in the zone for it this week, Taurus. My goodness, I apologize again. I clearly need to turn my phone to airplane mode when I'm recording, and I will. So anyway, Taurus, I'm so glad that you joined me. I hope you have a beautiful, happy, healthy, safe week. Please come back and see me again next time. And until I see y'all again, bye.